In 2024, with the exposure of Diddy, it seems that many celebrities that associated themselves with Mr. Combs have been put under the microscope of being seen in a different light than their reputation would have it. From Jay-Z to Jennifer Lopez to LeBron James, even Ellen DeGeneres, these are just some of the names that have been constantly trending over the past year because of their known public relationship with Diddy. Some are innocent and some are not so nice. But there are some people I have never seen be discussed or I've ever just sat back and looked at more closely, demasking the truth. One person in particular I find very interesting that the media doesn't talk about enough is spotted right here, right beside Sean Diddy Combs at his 50th birthday party. That person in question, if you can't see already, is Michael Ray Stevenson, aka Avril Lavigne's ex-boyfriend, aka Mr. Disappear, go MIA for years and come back randomly with a huge radio hit, aka Tyga. Now if you don't know Tyga, God bless your soul, but I'm so sorry about the man, the monster I'm gonna introduce to you today. Not only is his music bad, but he's a horrible human as well. Just to keep this brief, Tyga's a 35-year-old rapper as of this time who is best known for major hits such as Taste, Rack City, AO with Chris Brown, and other songs that have a lot of views that I've never heard and I do not want to even hear for the sake of even this video. Some fun facts about Tyga is he's actually from Compton, California, which is the birthplace of Kendrick Lamar, NWA, and many more rap legends and icons, which makes it very unfortunate for how ass his music is. Another fun fact about Mr. Tyga is he's actually the cousin of Travie McCoy, who is best known for songs I used to have on repeat as a child, being Stereo Hearts, Billionaire with Bruno Mars, and Cupid's Chokehold. What an embarrassing stutter. Another fun fact about Tyga that you may know or may not know of is he actually dated Kylie Jenner, being one of her first boyfriends to ever go public with, which sounds cool until you realize he was 25 and she was 18, which is legal in the state of California and the rest of the world, but if you actually look deeper in it, they were dating way before she turned 18, like way before. But of course, the righteous mother Kris Jenner came out denying the accusations, even though as soon as Kylie turned 18, her and Tyga went public with their relationship, and I mean like literally at her birthday party fast soon. Now, for all of this to really make sense to you, we had to rewind time just a few years back to 2011. Now, if you look here, Tyga, who was 22 years old at the time, and Kylie, who was at the age of only 14, met at her older sister Kendall's 16th birthday party. You can just tell this was a young Kylie Jenner because this looks like a whole different person than the iconic look we're so used to seeing nowadays. Now that we've established when and where and how they met, let's now skip 3 years into the future where you can see them documented at an event together on February 20th, 2014, where they seem to be very close, but they shouldn't be too close because Kylie was still only 16 years old at that time and Tyga is now officially unk status touching 25. Now throughout 2014, we can see Tyga and Kylie spotted together a lot, such as in the summer partying side by side with Chris Brown and Trey Songz, which this picture alone is just fucking insane when you think about Kylie only being 16 in this room surrounded by grown-ass men known for some of the worst allegations in the world, but I'll go on. By Kylie's 17th birthday, she was celebrating it at Tyga's house, mind you, where he was reportedly offering her shots, which I think everyone know is against every US state law since like forever. I mean, she was 17. He was 25. Why are you 25 offering a 17-year-old some shots? That's crazy. Funny enough, during all this time, Tyga was actually in a fully committed relationship with Blac Chyna, who birthed Tyga's firstborn son, King, in 2012. And after the birth, he went on to propose to Blac Chyna, but then to make it funnier, just 2 days after Kylie's 17th birthday, him and Chyna would call off the engagement randomly. Now, most people automatically assume it was because of Kylie Jenner, and for a very good reason. Rumors were getting so bad it even got to the point, not only did Tyga have to come out saying he's just a friend of the family, quote unquote, but even Kris Jenner goes on to say Kylie and Tyga aren't dating. Even though 2 weeks before her statement, Tyga and Kylie are obviously spotted on a date together at a sushi restaurant. The rest of 2014 through 2015 just shined the light brighter and brighter on the move Tyga was making on this teenager. She was 17, he was 25. Now, one of my favorite moments during this entire timeline came in 2015 whenever Tyga decided to appear on The Breakfast Club on February 17th, denying the rumors of dating Kylie Jenner. Just for Kanye West to come on 3 days later, making it very obvious that they were together, even saying Tyga was quote unquote smart to get in early with Kylie. Not my GOAT saying that. No way he just said he was smart to get in early.
Tyga, mentioning Tyga, you're executive producing his album. Do you feel like his relationship with your sister-in-law is inappropriate?
I think he got in early. I think he was smart.
To make matters worse, just a week later, the two were spotted together watching 50 Shades of Grey. Yes, I kid you not. A 25-year-old man and a 17-year-old girl were caught together watching 50 Shades of Grey. Then later on March 9th, Kylie and Tyga were together at one of his concerts where they arrived together, and not just that, they left together, even sporting each other's, I don't know if they were matching chains or if he put his chain on a 17-year-old, but also just a few days later, this fool posted her with the caption, "Certain things catch your eye, but only few capture the heart." But then he briefly deleted this post because, I don't know, maybe he realized how odd it was for a 25-year-old man to post like a high schooler about a high schooler.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Later on in April, you can see Tyga going to church with the family, you know, mainly Kylie, of course, that's why he's here. And we also get to see Kylie play stepmom to his son King. Just a few weeks later, to make everything I've said so far sound like a cupcake, this man got her name tattooed on his body. Yes, a 25-year-old man got his girlfriend, who is 17, tattooed on his body. 25. TWENTYFIVE 25. If the video sounds any different, I'm sorry. It's because I got sick for a few days, so I couldn't finish the original recording. But trust me, Tyga, I'm back on that ass. And then last but not least, we have the two going out to France together for a dinner party with the family in June. A month later, interestingly enough, Khloe Kardashian came out in defense of Kylie and Tyga by saying one of the worst quotes of all time that I think I've ever heard for defending a grown man dating a teenager. In an interview with Complex, when asked about Tyga and Kylie's age gap, Khloe went on to say, in quote, "Kylie is not a normal 17-year-old. She said, you're not gonna say, hey, so what are you doing this weekend, and have her say, having a slumber party at my girlfriend's or going to prom. That's not what Kylie does. Kylie is taking business meetings and bought her first house, or she's going on a private plane with Karl Lagerfeld to take a meeting. Sorry if I butchered the name. That's not even what people do in their 30s. It's a rare circumstance, so let's treat this as a special case."
Huh? Up here, need some napkins, you feel me?
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
This might be the most guilty shit I done ever heard in my entire 20 years of living. She literally gave the classic "I'm grown for my age" excuse. Like, I really just do not understand how this was scraped past in 2015. Like, I know people at that time did question it, but for this man to infiltrate this family and claim their teenage daughter as his next mate is insane to me. He had a 17-year-old playing stepmom to his child, and he tatted her name onto his skin. And by the time Kylie becomes 18 years old, we already know that's his girl, and they officially pop out legally, of course. But thankfully, since then, to skim past the rest of their BS relationship, they eventually broke up. She met Travis, had Stormy. Tyga had a huge fall off, even going broke at a moment, becoming irrelevant and a joke, until Taste did irreversible damage, staying on radio airways for weeks. I tell you, weeks. Peaking at the 8th spot on Billboard Hot 100, staying on the charts for 29 weeks, becoming certified diamond at the time of this writing. Y'all allowed Tyga to become a diamond selling artist. I want you to think about that. At the time of me writing this script, Tyga is sitting at a comfortable 20.7 million monthly listeners, which is over NLE Choppa, Lil Durk, Daft Punk, Blink 182, and so many more better artists that I just can't believe. I just had to believe at this point Tyga renewed his contract with the devil, or either he's working some witchcraft voodoo, because there is no genuine way that 20.7 million people are actually listening to this shit. Like, I can't even fathom that. But back to the point of the video, I think it's safe to say Tyga, I guess he beat the allegations, even though we all know what the hell was going on. We all know what he did, and after explaining to you how this grown man literally groomed a teenager, there's just no possible way you can defend any of his actions. It doesn't matter your age, your tax bracket, or what you look like. If my daughter or son brought home a 25-year-old significant other at the age of 17, I'm beating everyone's ass, including myself, for even letting that happen. And just when you thought I was done with this video, I have just one more person I have to talk about, because he genuinely grinds my gears. And the fact that he's not canceled, the fact that he has a career, the fact that he has anything is so crazy to me. So I have to talk about it. Let's get into it. It's so unfortunate that we're from the same state, but Mr. Boston Richie, you are a monster, and I have to let the people know. I think you already know where I'm going with this if you've seen it on Twitter, but if you haven't, the case I'm referring to is the allegations of him grooming his 18-year-old girlfriend, Tatiana Chanel. Just for a better perspective, Boston Richie is 27 years old, damn near almost a decade older than this girl, but it seems the internet must have given him the pass. Why? Because he likes to throw money at a teenager who is barely legal. Now, like I said about Tyga, 18 is technically legal almost around the entire world. That's basically free game. But that doesn't mean you aren't pushing weird territories as a grown-ass man just because it's legal. I wouldn't have him on here if it wasn't for the fact he was in contact with this girl before turning 18 years old. And it makes you wonder, what is a grown man in his mid-20s, almost 30, doing texting a girl who has a bedtime for school tomorrow? I mean, she quite literally has a lunch code. What are you doing? Now, this story came onto my radar earlier in the year in January after I seen this tweet. Now, just like you, I was so confused. I was like, what are they talking about? Throwing that P word around is just crazy, especially without any proof. Then I seen this picture, and I don't even know how I could put it on. I don't even know if I could put it on YouTube, but if you see it, then I can. If you're not by your screen, the picture basically displays Boston Richie's girlfriend Tati wearing one of Boston Richie's main jewelry pieces around her waist as if they were panties. And people may say, well, how do we even know it's Richie's? Well, it literally says, "In Bubba We Trust," which coincidentally enough, Richie's debut album after signing to future label Free Bands Global was titled Welcome to Bubba Land. Crazy, I know. If this how they get down in Bubba Land, I do not want to visit. Please, no thank you. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know 1000% sure if this was posted when she was 17 or when she was 18. But I'll tell you right now, if this was when she was 18, it wasn't even a week after she turned 18. But I'm pretty sure this was when she was 17. Now, if you don't know as well, and I'm gonna say this before people even commented, 17 years old is technically legal in the state of Florida, but then that argument is just weird because why are you as a grown man wanting to have sex with someone who has a lunch number and a high school email? To make it even funnier, Boston went on to insist that Tati wasn't 18 but was in fact 23. Even though her ID got exposed saying she was born in 2006. I'm older than her. Plus, for her 18th birthday pics, she posted in lingerie with a cake that had the word legal written across it. Oh my god. You just can't make something up like this, can you? What the hell be going down at Bubbaland? I'm starting to think, would you rather go to Bubbaland, Epstein Island, or Neverland Ranch? You tell me in the comments. The craziest thing about all of this is even with all the information being accessible to people online, nothing has happened to this guy. And even before this, he was battling snitch allegations, and as a rapper being labeled a snitch, especially in your young career, I mean, he's old as shit, that is usually death to that said career. I mean, look at Pop Hunter. But now, to add alleged pedo to that arsenal is insane. He's a snitch pedo? What are you talking about? What are you doing? If you go to jail, you're donezo. I mean, just look at this guy. He just looks crazy. Even this kid was looking at him crazy when he was getting a free turkey given to him. How do you look at someone skeptical when you're getting a free turkey? He's a monster. But still, nothing has happened. If anything, all that has happened was he got a few hate comments on his post, and there were many viral tweets basically exposing the situation, but these did nothing but bring out this weird group of people who actually defended Boston Richey, all because either one, how much he spoiled Tati basically buying the people agreeance, or two, she was now 18, so why does it even matter before? Which the logic to both of these arguments are just completely insane to my mind. You can literally go on Twitter, and I mean quite literally go on Twitter /X/ whatever and search up Boston Richey pedo, and you will see comments of people actually arguing about why this isn't weird and why it shouldn't matter. Soon enough, all the voices that were speaking about Richey died down and people moved on from the situation, and Boston Richey throughout the year went on to drop a hit with Help Me that peaked at number 47 on Billboard Hot 100. Yes, not only did he possibly snitch, not only did he get exposed for effing a teenager,
I'm 23.
Are you 23?
but he gets rewarded with a Billboard chart topping record. Oh my god, what a cherry on top. And all of this would have sincerely been swept under the rug if it wasn't for a girl named Ari J, I believe that's how you say, that has an extensive history with Boston Richey, coming out to tweet, and I'm not even gonna read it because I don't even want to say none of this. And basically this was all because supposedly Boston leaked a sex tape between her and him at his ripe old age of 27, damn near 30. Let's just round it and say he's 30. Now, can you guess how the internet is responding to this? How they did this girl? The same way they did before. Supposedly, Boston Richey used to spend a lot of money on this Ari girl, and now people are saying since he has stopped, she is guilty for even messing with him knowing he was a weirdo. And here's the thing. Two things can definitely be true. Two birds can definitely get killed with one stone. Ari J brain is definitely deflated for choosing a man with a weird history as a partner just for monetary gain, but he also is just a weirdo. He's a freaking weirdo for even being with, again, a 17-year-old girl who just turned 18 this year in 2024. I just want to rehash and let you remember that she was born in 2006. The Lord and Savior's year of 2006. Yes, I'm not lying. Go search it up, please. She is fucking 18 years old and he is 27. Like, just for a good perspective, imagine if Sexy Red started dating Ray. Yeah, like Kai Ray. Imagine that. Exactly. He's 18 and she's 26. That would be weird. it's legal, but are we seriously not gonna say that's like fucking sick? I don't think so. And where's this Tati's girl mother, you may be asking? Well, she actually posted this on her Instagram story in defense of the relationship, and apparently from what I've been hearing and what I've been reading, she's supposedly the mastermind behind Tati and Boston being together. And I also heard she's a former stripper, which I don't know is 1000% sure, but I think we can just piece 2 and 2 together and see she doesn't care what situation her daughter is in as long as it's financially beneficial. So yeah, mother of the year for sure. Big W's in the chat. Alright, well, I didn't even make an ending whenever I recorded originally, so I'm just gonna have to ramble for a second. I want to thank y'all very much if you made it this far into the video. I know I've been gone for a very long time. I was going through a lot of mental issues when it came to YouTube and figuring out what videos I wanted to make and all type of shit. But you know what? I'm just gonna make some videos. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Why not? I don't want to take it too serious and then I start making it into a job and all this extra. I just want to have fun like I originally did when I created this channel. So we're back at it. We're back doing this. This is the video y'all finna get today, but I'm gonna try to drop weekly. I'm gonna try my best to, but I love y'all so much. A lot of y'all text me all the time, when is the next video, when is the next video dropping? And I hate that I've been lying, disappointing to y'all and all of this. So I'm finna sharpen up because I know I look crazy. I've been sick in and out the hospital. I've been going through it, but I love y'all. 365 forever. Lieutenant out. Damn, it's been a minute since I made an outro, but I love you. I'm out of here.